My name is Chelsea Barker, and I'm one of the owners of Little Wild Things City Farm here in Washington, D.C. We started transitioning to doing more edible flowers to supplement with our microgreens and our shoots and our salads. And so it actually started with radish flowers because we had a crop of radishes and we let them go. We just didn't get in time to pull out the old crop and plant something new. And so they started to bolt and go to flower. And I mixed the flowers in with the salad mix that I was doing. And I had a chef say, well, could you just sell me the flowers instead of the salad mix? And I was like, sure, why not? So then I was like, well, we could plant more stuff, And then if chefs already want cilantro, we already have the seeds. So we'll plant cilantro and fennel and grow them to flowers as opposed to just microgreens. So, and then it just kind of went from there. And then we just decided to take a really deep dive into it and research any kind of edible flower that we could. And there are so many more that we're not growing here just because we don't have space or we don't have the right climate for it. It's my very first Thai basil bloom of the season. So fun, right? They're so cute and purple. These are really popular on baked dishes like desserts, but also in cocktails. And I like it because they get the leaf on there too. So for someone who gets this on their plate, they might not recognize the flower, but they would recognize the leaf or the scent of the leaf. So it's a good educational point too. Perfect for events. You can see just one of these little buddies on a cupcake would be so fun. I try not to recommend anything personally that's not vegan, but I work in the restaurant industry, so work with lots of different styles of cooking, and that is fine by me. Really, really peppery and spicy. I think they kind of taste like wasabi. They're really intense, and the whole plant is actually edible. We grow these at our indoor farm for microgreens. You want to try one? You tell me. Try it.
Hi, I'm Andrew Chiou. I own Momo Yakitori with Masako Morishita, and we're both the chefs and owners. Favorite flower right now is borage. It's little blue flowers, and they don't taste sweet or anything like that. They taste like oysters or savory cucumber, and so it's great for a drink cocktail. Instead of trying to put a cucumber slice or a lime, you can just put those flowers. Still ignore us and kind of just put it to the side. So we try to put it right in there so they can't. They have to get it. We try to avoid how they put the garnish on a skewer and then put it on the edge of the.
Yeah.
No, we right in the middle, so can't avoid it. Masako and my pet peeves of ours when we're out drinking or something. It's a garnish. Where do I put it? I don't have an extra napkin. Or I'm trying to drink it and it just bumps your face.
It's floofy. It's definitely a floofy drink.
It's the most popular downstairs, surprisingly.
Oh, the watermelon. Get that one right off the bat.
So we have the flour and the yarrow leaves to cut through the sweetness of the soy milk. Also, the slight bitterness of the flour brings out a little bit of nuttiness of the soy milk.
It seems really more intentional now than I think it has been in the past. Some chefs and folks who work with the flowers are still just using them for color, and that's fine. I mean, that's a great, beautiful, natural way to add color, so there's nothing wrong with that. But I do appreciate when people try different flowers and they see the breadth of textures and flavors, and that's really exciting as incorporating them as a true ingredient as opposed to just an afterthought. And these are snapdragons. I think they look like little tubes of lipstick, But they smell like grapes, like a grape scented marker. They're wild. A little bitter. But I like how when they're closed, they look one way. When they're open, they look a totally different way. And the colors are fun too.
I I'm Johanna Hellriegel, and I am the executive chef at Doimoy on 14th Street in Washington, D.C. We are a Southeast Asian restaurant with wonderful worldly flavors for everybody to enjoy.
Hi, I'm Amanda Mall. I work at Doimoy with Chef Johanna.
Some of my favorite flowers, especially when we're talking about pairing it with this mango sticky rice, is the fact that mango sticky rice in its nature is salty but sweet. If you do it right, you kind of don't want to be overpowered by the sweetness of the coconut. So I really enjoy being able to put flowers like this. It's a sweet alyssum, and it is a little bit savory, but also like has like a mustardy tone to it in flavor, which pairs really well with the sweetness of the dish. So we use a little bit of a blue coconut cream. And I'm just going to
This is what Chef Johanna was telling us about yesterday. These gem marigolds, and they're great because actually the little leaves are edible as well. So this is kind of like the nasturtium plant where we get two products. So we have the edible flowers and we have the greenery, and some people like one, some people like both, some people just want the greens. So it's kind of nice too. You know, I just encourage people to ask because like now I think people are being a lot more thoughtful about it. So it's an opportunity to introduce a different texture or shape or color or specifically flavor. So if you have a green on your plate that you don't recognize, like hopefully it's part of your meal and it's probably been very thoughtfully placed there for you. So I hope people get a little more adventurous and ask and taste.